Hey everyone, how's each and every one of you are doing on this Wednesday evening? I hope that each of you are having a wonderful week. I hope it ends on a positive note. Well, it's been a week or so ago that I did a post Zoom math session. So tonight's session is from a review for a test tomorrow that the student will be taking. So here's some of the problems that the student will be uh, looking looking at. So I have three problems. The first problem is simplifying using the GCF, which is the greatest common factor. The next one is multiply or divide. In this case, it's multiplying. And finally, converting temperatures either in Celsius or Fahrenheit. Shall we begin? All right, here we go. We have multiply simplifying the using the GCF. 5/6 times 3/4. First question: are there any numbers that we can reduce right off the bat? Yes. Which ones? The 3 and the 6. Very good. So I'm going to cross at the 3, across at the 6. Which number that they would divide on both the 3 and the 6? Divide by 3. So 3 divided by 3, that gives us 1. 6 divided by 3, that gives us 2. There we go. We have the numbers reduced. Then let's multiply the numerator first, which is, what's 5 times 1? 5. What's 2 times 4? 8. Can this fraction be reduced? That's my question. No. This is our final answer, 5/8. The very first thing we need to do on this problem is to see if there's any numbers that can be reduced right off the bat. In this case, is the 3 and from the numerator and the 6 on the denominator. And you find the number that divides both numbers, which is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Then you multiply the numerator and the denominator, where that gives us 5/8. And you ask yourself a question: and this fraction can be reduced? No. And it's our final answer. So, any questions in this first problem? You are welcome to stop the video at any point to see the steps and how it how it trans how it composed. But other than that, any more questions on this problem before we move on further? Okay, wonderful. Let's go on. Here we go. Number 5. It says multiply or divide. In this case, is multiply. We have 4 1/5 times 2 and 2/3. Okay, as I always say this before, I will say this again. When we see to make this problem much easier for you, convert these two mixed numbers into improper fractions. All right. If we don't know what an improper fraction is, let's do one of them. All right. In order to get the improper fraction part, you look at the denominator. You leave that alone. Okay? So far so good, right? We got 5, right? And then you multiply the whole number times the denominator, which is 4 times 5, that gives us 20. and you add whatever is on the numerator, which is 1. 20 plus 1 is 21 over 5. So far, so good. It's not bad, right? Okay, shall we move on? You multiply. What same thing, the denominator is at 3, and then you multiply the whole number times 3, which is 2 times 3, that gives us 6. Add 2 more for the numerator, gives us 8. We have our our improper fractions. 21 over 5, 21 fifths times 8 thirds. All right, so far so good. Okay, question. Are there any numbers that we can reduce right off the bat? The 21 to 3. Very good. What number that would divide these two numbers to make it reduced? 3. 21 divided by 3, that gives us 7. And 3 divided by 3 to give us 1. Any more numbers that can be reduced? No. Very good. We will multiply the numerators first. 7 times 8, that gives us 56. 5 times 1, it gives us 5 as our denominator. However, we can leave this as an improper fraction. Depends on the teacher who wants. Either they want to leave it as an improper fraction or mixed number. Let's try the mixed number just to give you a heads up on it. Question. What goes inside the box? The 56 as a numerator, or the 5 that go as a denominator that goes inside the box? The 56 goes into the box, right? And this 5 goes outside the box. All right. We have 56. What number that is equal to or close to 56 divided by 5? 11, right? 11. 11 times 5, that gives us 55. Subtract the difference. 56 minus 55, that gives us 1. Are we done yet? No. What is the whole number? The one on top of the numerator, the remainder, or the denominator? The 11, which is the whole number. Next, what is our numerator? The one is the remainder or the ones outside the box? The remainder. And this is our answer. 11 fifths. Let's check in our calculator. Sorry that you don't have the brightness like the other one, so I do apologize. That is our improper fraction. And this is our answer. 11 fifths. 11 1/5. That's our answer. There you go. Our final answer. See, we just finished with the original problem. 4 1/5 times 2 2 and 2/3. Convert these into improper fractions. We have 21 over 5 and 8 over 3 as the improper fractions. Next step to see is any numbers that can be reduced. In this case is 21 and 3. 7 will be replaced for 21, and the 1 goes replaced for the 3. And then after that, any more numbers can be reduced? No. Then we multiply the numerator. 7 times 8 equals 56. 5 times 1 gives us 5. That's an improper fraction. And then you convert it into a mixed number. 56 goes inside the box. Outside the box is the denominator. And then you figure out which number is equal to or close to 56 divided by 5, which is 11. 11 times 5 equals 55. 56 minus 55, which is 1. The whole number is on top. The remainder is the numerator, and outside the box is the denominator. Any questions on this problem? All right, moving on. Okay, we have number 12. It says, convert temperatures in Celsius or Fahrenheit. Okay, we have the formula. The formula is, for Celsius, we have C equals 5/9 in parentheses Fahrenheit minus 32 degrees. Okay? Okay, so far you see the C. Let's go for the F. 9/5 multiplied by the Celsius plus 32. Notice the difference between Fahrenheit and Celsius is that one, the fraction is reciprocal in the Fahrenheit, which is 9/5, and this one the Fahrenheit has no this part, there's no parentheses on the other side. That's the difference. You can see here and right here. Okay, so far we're okay on that. All right, let's move on. All right, now we are trying to convert 41 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. Which formula will use, the Celsius or the Fahrenheit? The Celsius, right? My mistake. The Celsius. So we're going to have equals 5/9. Open parentheses. What is the Fahrenheit? What number? 41, right? 41 minus 32. All right. So far, so good. Okay. All right. The next step is what? Look at the parentheses. Very good. 41 minus 32, that gives us which number? 9. 9/1, because I'm going to make it a lot easier when I'm about to show you next. 5/9 times 9/1. Are there any numbers that can be reduced? Yes. Which ones? Both 9s. And what number do we use? 9 for the divide. 9 divided by 9 equals 1. 9 divided by 9 is 1. We can do our basic math because there's other numbers who could be reduced. Let's multiply the numerator. 5 times 1 is 5. 1 times 1 is 1 equals 5 is our final answer. You want to check? All right, let's do this. It's a little blurry. I do apologize. And this is our answer. 5. Very good. That's our final answer. 5 is our final answer. So when you're converting Fahrenheit to Celsius, you use the 5/9, open parentheses, Fahrenheit minus 32, and then you plug in what's inside, what's for the Fahrenheit, which is 41. And then once you have that in, then you subtract 41 minus 32, that gives us 9. And then you multiply 5/9 times 9 over 1. And the next question will be, are there any numbers that can be reduced? In this case, it's the 9s. 9 divided by 9, they give us 1 to both the numerator and the denominator. And then you multiply the numerator and the denominator, which is what gives us 5. There you have it. We have 3 problems that is from tonight's session. And if you miss any of the steps, not to worry, I will post this note in addition to this YouTube video. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful and safe rest of your week. And then until then, I will see you next week. Have a good one, everyone.